Hi everyone and welcome to Enlightenment TV. Okay, that's my try number 4. I think this will be the last and I'm gonna see whether I take number 3 or number 4. So yeah, straight away into the topic of today's video, which is the glass fiber optic cable, and again the way I research things, because the big implication of the way I research things is that you can do the same thing. I mean, that's what Buddha said during his lifetimes. Anybody can achieve enlightenment through his own strength and from his own standpoint where he's standing at this moment. So that you, learn this whole decoding thing all by yourself. Taking linguistic, taking mathematics, taking all this stuff into account, and then learn to mix it up, and then you see the bigger picture of things. So the way this usually goes, it's like 50% brute force and 50% it's just coming to me all by itself. But of course you first have to show the will to kill, otherwise nothing's gonna come to you. And the more you research, the better you get at it, and so on and so on, and the more the things come actually just to you without you going to them. You're probably familiar with line gaming. This is how it works. The alpha line just lays down, does nothing, and the rest of the pride just does all that stuff what the rest of the pride does. So 1.5 days ago, this thing came to me. 3-4 days before that, I was researching Tor, even though I'm researching Tor already since years. And this was triggered through a friend of mine. I don't remember what he said, but I was just like, okay, Tor. And at the end of this video, I'm going to be playing sequence number 1 as a visual, sequence number 2, and sequence number 3. So sequence number 1, I used to watch it those 3 days, 2-3 days in a row, always like once, twice a day, because there was something. And then 1.5 days ago, as I say, a day before yesterday, I meant to say 1.5 days ago, yeah. I checked the scene one more time and I'm just like, what? It looks like they're fighting on a cable. And that cable that they're fighting on is the bifrost, better known as the Rainbow Bridge from Norse mythology. And yeah, then it made click. But then again, like it always is, you need like an external verification that it's not some bullshit your mind makes up and so on, but it's real and that it's, provable and showable, traceable, like that cable. So 10-15 minutes later, I don't remember what I've posted, and I don't remember who has commented on this video. So the guy says, yeah, they're trying to hide the cables which go up to the dome or through the dome. I don't remember. My focus was on the cables themselves. As soon as he said this triggered straight away another memory of the movie Lucy. You probably saw it, Lucifer. And there again, like I haven't watched the whole movie, but I saw this scene already years ago. It's from 2014, the movie. And so this is like, at some point you won't have to dive through this entire pool of bullshit just to find this one pearl. At some point this pearl will just jump out all by itself, And this sequence is the sequence number 2 I'm talking about. So once you watch this, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And then yesterday I told all of this to my friend, who has triggered this Tor research, blah 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 blah. But then I was still not satisfied, and I needed another additional nail in the coffin. And this is then sequence number 3. Sequence number 3 is 12 seconds, and it doesn't get any more glass fiber cable than that, Also the wording of the title, they fight in bifrost. So they fight on a bridge, but it's written as they fight in bifrost, in that bridge. And I also then counted on which rank this video was in the search list, so it was either 49 or 50. and I made then a screenshot of it. It was uploaded 10 hours before, and there was only one view. In other words, this guy has uploaded this video for exactly me, and I was the only one who saw it that day. Probably there's some more views by now, whatever, but that's what I mean. That's not giving up and eating through 50 layers of fucking bullshit that's completely having nothing for me. But then you'll find those 12 seconds of that crap that you're looking for, and they're basically just coming to you. You will just intuitively learn this whole thing and this simple understanding of the things that draw your attention, and they don't let you go. They don't let you go for a reason. And then you'll go for that kill, and then you will kill it, and then more and more and more and more and more, until, as I say, you're a master researcher. And the more master researchers we have, the easier it's for the entire community to get good info together. The glass fiber cable obviously is another term for the nervous system, because if you think about the CGI animations of the brain, they show them how like electrical signals being sent to the hands, so you move them and so on and so on. So nerves, as I say, is another word for cables. The spine is then the biggest one. That's the link between Asgard and Midgard. That's Asgard, but this is a whole other video which I'll get later too. And yeah, the visuals will be speaking for themselves. As I say, it doesn't get more glass fiber optic cable than that. And since I do most of my thinking in German, ever since I'm a child, I had, in German it's Glasfaser. Whenever I heard this word, I always thought of a rainbow. And I also know why I thought this is because as a kid I had a Lego kit, and it had this glass fiber optic cable, and if you would switch it on, the light would just go like this, and you would see like those stars looking kind of things in this glass fiber optic cable. And yeah, glass fiber optic cables are being used in the internet, you know, and yeah, for transmission of information. And yeah, I mean, in the end of the day, I'll be talking also about this whole matrix computer language router. This is connection to Yggdrasil, the tree, the life tree that connects the 9 worlds, as I said, in Norse mythology. And then you have all those as a router and memory and whatever, crazy things. So yeah, that's, I think, that for now. Yeah, exactly, that's before I forget, pretty important. Probably I said this in this video already, because as I said, take number 4, I don't remember what I said already and what I didn't. Cable. When I was scripting this video in my head, I was thinking of the word cable, because that's what the video is about. And obviously the word cable will also have a code in it. 1.5 hours later or something like that, it just came to me, cable, see, able, reverse it, able to see, you know. So once you're able to see the cables and you know where they're running, then you can connect to the Ethernet, you know. That's why it's called Ethernet, when you check it out properly. Ethernet cables, you know. And that's why they're glass fiber, because glass fiber is clear, so you don't see them, you know. Doesn't mean that they don't exist, but you just can't see them with those regular 2 eyes. But I guess at some point you're just gonna feel them with a 3rd eye. And yeah, I think that's that for now. I really hate parroting this whole sellouts mantras. Yo, hit that like, share and subscribe button and so on and so on. So yeah, but I still have to do it in a non-sellout way, because I have this from a sellout, a big YouTuber, and yeah, the way he tells to his people, guys, just take the keyboard and hit the fucking keys, because that's a good comment, because any comment is a good comment, it pushes you in rankings and algorithm, blah blah. So yeah, that's why I play by those rules. And if you want to, you know, help me out with this channel, then yeah, hit like, share and subscribe, because yeah, that's the only way how this bullshit can grow. And the other thing is I would want to say is that you please don't use any of those really epic catchphrases like Rona and this terrible thing and this whole demon and the frying pan and the panic and all of this, you know, because that's my second channel, and the first channel was really badly destroyed by YouTube. It was completely trolled to death. Like, I had endless amounts of trolls, and so then I had to switch off the comments and whatever. So as I say, it's better not to use all those keywords, because that keeps the trolls away. So yeah guys, thanks for watching, of course, and see you in the next one.
You can't stop it. The bifrost will build until it rips Jotunheim apart. Why have you done this? To prove to Father that I am a worthy son. When he wakes, I will have saved his life. I will have destroyed that race of monsters, and I will be true heir to the throne. You can't kill an entire race. Why not? And what is this newfound love for the frost giants? You could have killed them all with your bare hands. I've changed. So have I. Now fight me. I never wanted the throne! I only ever wanted to be your equal. I will not fight you, brother! I'm not your brother. I never was. Loki, this is madness. Is it madness? Is it? Is it? Come on, what happened to you on Earth that turned you so soft? Don't tell me it was that woman. Oh, it was. Well, maybe when we're finished here, I'll pay her a visit myself. Brother, please.
No más. 알겠습니다.
Korean. I'm gonna drive.
Hey. No. This is a police car. You can't. No, this is not possible, lady. This is a police car.